Just a few more seconds, sorry. Okay, we're live. Just need to turn off. Okay, so wait a minute. Yes, sorry for that. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're live on YouTube right now. So yes. What were we talking? Oh, we were talking about Songji. Yes. So when's your ceremony? You do have a ceremony, right?
A graduation ceremony. It will be around end of the August.
End of August. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So your parents and everyone's going to be coming, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yes. Actually, I think my parents did want me to do PhD. I never did. Never bothered. Yeah. Yes. Wait a minute. Okay. So do you have now any fixed plans going to Finland or still waiting for a response from them?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the response and the job opening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will follow the process of the university. But I'm still waiting.
Okay.
I'm not sure I could move to Finland around September, October. If it delayed, I could stay in my university before the schedule fixed.
Okay. I guess in that case you would say until then.
Until the schedule fixed.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's been. I think I've seen you like 2 weeks ago. Last saw you.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
maybe.
Oh, yes, that's why I wasn't aware of your. Yes. You passing the degree. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's been happening with you lately, Sungji, other than that? I mean, what happened during the weekend? Anything that you can share with us?
I just finished some research articles and I finished one of the paper about the revision process. It's when we submit the paper, we get the review of about the paper. Then we have to make a response to reviewer about the questions and comments. And today I finished the work and 2 days. After 2 days, I will submit another paper. And after that, I will revise my thesis
Mhm.
It will be submitted before the first week of July. And I have to order it to print my thesis.
Okay, so you need to order for publishing.
Yeah, publishing, yeah. We have to prepare a hard copy of the thesis to submit or to share the thesis to my family or
Yeah.
relatives and friends.
I mean, I remember receiving a few. I never actually had a look at any of those theses. Yes. Okay. It's more like a souvenir,
Yeah,
something that
yeah,
you display. Oh, this is Hongji's thesis.
yeah. We can use it as a 라면 받침대.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So Layla told us about her experience watching Elemental yesterday at Yongsan. She told us that it was very funny and interesting. Aiki, before everyone was coming in, told me about that she's going to take another test. Right, Aiki? Hello, everybody seems to be a bit busy today. So I told you that the car that I'm buying is being delayed a day or two. So I'll be receiving it either on Wednesday, the earliest, and probably Thursday. Just wanted to show you. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit smaller than StarX. Probably a bit taller than Carnival, I think, in Korea. So, looking forward to driving it soon, because I was very limited in going places.
Where do you want to go? Do you have any plan?
Well, not specifically, but when I didn't have a car, I would only go to places I was planning to go. But I like stopping at places that I pass by and think, oh, that place looks okay. I'll maybe stop by and have a look. Yeah, that kind of things, like dropping by a market, a cafe, a restaurant. That was something that I had to be planned and go. So I needed to know the location and then decide, okay, I'll go there. Whereas if I have a car now, while going somewhere, I can say, oh, I'll drop by that place next time, or oh, I'll just stop by. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking more forward to that.
Sounds nice.
There's a lot of coffee shops here in Jakarta because people don't drink that. Well, people don't drink that much. So where we have a culture of, well, we could go to coffee shops or we can go to like pubs for a drink to talk. Here, everybody just goes to a coffee shop to talk in the evening or at night. So there's plenty of coffee shops that I pass by, but I never bothered stopping because the transportation I take is a lot like Uber. So you select a destination and you go from one point to another, and you rarely would stop in between. You can't make unplanned stops. So yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to do. Yes. Okay. Aiki, are you there? Sungji kind of left. Oh,
Oh,
maybe he'll come back. Oh, Sungji is coming. Okay. Hey, Sungji, you're back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a phone call.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No need to be sorry about it. Yeah. So what's your plans for next week? I mean, this week, I guess. Layla, what's your plans for this week?
oh, me.
Yes.
Mm. This week I have a team dinner
Oh,
on
okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
So I'm going to be tired, definitely. And actually, Thursday and Friday is work from home day.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
You
Yeah.
got to go out just to attend the team dinner?
Yeah. So today I asked my boss. This week I work for. This week I visit office Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and he said, "Okay." So
Oh, okay. So you don't have to go work on Wednesday then? Well, you have to work, but not at the office on Wednesday?
yes, I work at home.
Oh, you work from home. Okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, very interesting.
Yes, work from home is good. And I can imagine how did I go to office for 5 days before.
Well, be prepared. You never know when it's going to change.
Yeah, my mom said the same thing.
Your company boss, your CEO may decide one day, or oh, let's go back to what we did the old days.
I hope they not.
Oh, yes, okay. So where do you go when you have team dinners? Where do you go these days? It's been like ages for me. Well, not ages, but two years, I think.
Maybe it's not the different you think. We just go to 고깃집,
Oh, okay.
and I think it will be 삼겹살
Okay.
and soju and 맥주, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korean BBQ restaurant.
Yeah, barbecue
Okay.
restaurant. Yeah, it's
Barbecue.
although it's BBQ, you would pronounce it as barbecue.
Barbecue, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, some things haven't changed. Okay.
There's no change.
Okay. How about you, Sungji? What's your plans for this week?
nothing special this week, and I will have a dinner with my friends
Okay.
And I will prepare the presentation
Mhm.
for the 2 weeks later. It's open lab seminar
Oh,
for our lab
Mhm.
to invite some undergraduate student. The purpose is that kind of advertisement for the undergraduate student, someone who have
interested in going.
interested in our lab and our researches.
Okay.
But we have 20 members in our lab.
Oh, okay. That's quite a lot.
So yeah, I guess it takes around, we have to spend whole afternoon times for the seminar.
Mm.
It's a bit annoying for me. But I don't have to prepare a presentation. I could use my
Thesis.
thesis presentation material
Yeah.
for the meeting.
Okay.
All of members have to prepare around 10-minute presentation.
아저 바로 앞에 이 바로 앞에
Mikey, your mic's turned on. Okay.
Promotion session. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. Okay.
All afternoon. Yeah.
No, the whole afternoon. Instead of saying all, you can say whole
Mhm.
when you want to talk about spending, all of that afternoon.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. For me, what's happening for me? Yeah. Even this week even, I guess the one thing that's happening for me is the car. And then other than that, yes. Other than that, it's just routine things that I have to do. I will need to kind of finalize a trip to Bali, scheduling a trip to Bali, I guess, this week. So I'm going to Bali in the second week of July.
Wow.
I'm going as more like a tour guide because my parents and my aunts are coming from Korea in July, and I will be taking them to Bali because they want to go there. Fortunately, because it's still the middle of school, my family, my children and my wife won't be able to go. I'm the only one going from my family, and we're taking my parents and then 2 of my aunts. So a group of 5 will be going. I've already booked a room in Bali, so it's more like a residential hotel. It's a 2-bedroom room, suite, I guess. Yeah, 2-bedroom suite. And I'm going to ask for an extra bed so I can stay. Yeah, looking forward to going there. I mean, it's been since coming here to Indonesia, I never visited Bali myself. The last time I visited Bali was about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Even more than that, I think. Yeah. 10, maybe 12 years ago. 12, 11 years ago. Yeah, something like that. So, and the funny thing is my older girls, the twins, they're going on the same week, slightly different dates. They're going to Bali for their school trip, actually.
Wow, school trip in Bali.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot like going to Jeju-do from Korea. If you live here, it's going to another island, domestic flight. but it costed us a fortune to send them because they'll be staying at quite a good hotel. So I have to finish booking the flights and the car, and that would probably be it. Other than that, I will need to then schedule where we're going to go during our visit, which I can do that. I mean, probably a week, 2 weeks before. So that I still have some time off. So mainly this week I need to book a flight. It's not that cheap going to Bali from here. About 11만 원? 12만 원? Round trip.
Wow.
And it's even taking LCC, not the major airline. So LCC means, I mean, you may already know, low cost carrier. 저가 항공. Okay. So today I could not find, from the major news networks, I could not find anything interesting. I mean, I tried since yesterday. Is there anything interesting coming up? It was all, I mean, I could do it, but most of it was about the war, again, Trump, and then what else? US politics. Yeah, mostly that. And the other small things really didn't nothing really caught my attention. So I had to expand a bit more. So today's video is from The Economist. It's is it a bi-weekly magazine or weekly? I think it's a bi-weekly magazine. It's been a while since I've read Economist, but I think it's a bi-weekly magazine. And they also have a YouTube channel where they, like other news networks, they do like special, not every day, but they do have some news. It's usually long, but I picked something very short today. So it's not really news, but it talks about how how being thin for females, according to stats, show that they do well financially. So, and they compare it with males, why it's not that obvious among males compared to females. And so they strictly see it from an economical perspective, not from a social perspective, but from a very economical perspective. So I find it kind of interesting and thought, okay, we could maybe talk a bit about this. So we'll be watching that. It's quite short, and the pronunciation and the tone and the speed is quite good. It's very comfortable to listen to. So bear with me for a sec. Okay. So the title is, Can Being Thinner Make You Richer? Here we go.
It is economically rational for women to try as hard as possible to be thin.
And each of their activities not only keeps them fit, but provides.
And that is a tragedy. This is the secret economics of thinness. Across the developed world, the richer people are, the thinner they tend to be. This relationship, though, is driven almost entirely by women. This chart shows the share of men and women in France that are classified as obese and their income levels. Obese women tend to earn far less than their thinner peers, but obese men and thin men tend to earn about the same. The same is true in America, and in South Korea, obese men tend to earn more than their thinner peers. But in each of these countries, richer women are much more likely to be thin than poorer ones. In fact, the correlation is so strong that for an obese woman of average height, losing 65 pounds could have the same impact on her wages as gaining a master's degree. Why is this? Traditionally, people have believed that poverty, which can make it difficult to access healthy foods or find time to exercise, can explain why, in general, poor people are more likely to be obese. But those arguments should apply equally to both men and women, and they don't. So perhaps the causality runs the other way. It is being thin that helps women to become rich. In many ways, thinness is an economic pursuit. Think of the time and money that women invest in trying to eat healthily or attending exercise classes. And while social attitudes towards weight may have shifted in recent decades, the economic reality so far has not.
Yes, it was quite short.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes. So what this reporter is saying is that previously people thought that if you become rich, then you can get thinner because you can have access to more healthy food and probably be able to sign up for workout classes like yoga or what else? Pilates. But here, what they're saying is that according to stats, it seems that it only applies more to women than men. So the reporter said, maybe it's the other way around, that being thin, eating healthy, and doing exercise enables women to get more richer compared to obese women who has access to non-healthy food or may crave more non-healthy food or exercise less. So whatever you see in The Economist, it's strictly based on economic facts or economic stats. So they rarely talk about social, they rarely talk about issues from a social perspective. They usually talk from an economics perspective. So if there is any feminist in the room, yes, don't get too annoyed by this. It's just based on stats and what you can see from the stats. Yes. Among the words obese, are you all comfortable with the word obese?
No.
Okay.
Obese.
Yes, obese, obesity, it doesn't show up here, but obesity is another word that comes from obese. So obese means 비만인, being fat.
Yeah.
And obesity is 비만. So it's a politically correct term. So it's a more formal term that you can use instead of saying fat. He's fat, she's fat. Oh, she's a bit obese. Yes. You would not see, especially in news, people saying, "Oh, the rate of people fat people, it would be obesity rate." It would rather be obesity rate rather than someone saying, "Oh, the rate of people being fat." Yeah. So. Yeah, that's one word that I think you should take away from this. Other than that, Songji, I guess you're very comfortable with the word peer.
Yeah, peer review.
Yes, peer review. Yes. Yes. So peer would be someone who is like you, maybe work-wise or gender-wise or age-wise. Peer, yeah. So peer, rational correlation and causality, that you can just have a look at the below. So any thoughts, Sungji? Anything you'd like to share, or you don't agree with, or you agree with?
In my opinion, this article focusing on the females and thinness. The article said the difference is significant for the females about thinness and wealthy. But in my opinion, I think the thinness is not equal perspective for female or male. I mean, it means that what we tend to be is different. I mean, males normally want to build their body like a muscular man. Muscular man.
Yeah.
It means that it's not the thin. So I think we could compare a different way
Okay.
to get the insight from that. Yeah, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, one of the interesting thing that was mentioned in the news was that it mentions that in South Korea, obese men tend to earn more than their thinner peers.
Is it real?
I get that. I don't know, actually. I mean, I tried to think about it. Maybe those who overwork, males who overwork, a lot of the cases, they have very irregular meals, irregular sleep, irregular working hours, a lot of drinking. Maybe because of that, I don't know. But it is true. Bear in mind that this is only true in developed countries. So it says in the beginning, it mentions that across the developed world. So it doesn't really apply to, I guess, developing countries or poor countries, because in poor countries and developing countries, especially what I've seen here in Southeast Asia, my experience in Thailand and here in Indonesia is that the stereotype of a rich person here is having fair skin, so white skin, and being a bit obese. Being slim is not a sign of your wealth here. Yeah. So a lot of that's the stereotype here. So this would only apply, I guess what is mentioned here is applied in the developed world only. And this one also kind of shocked me a bit. Obese woman of average height losing 65 pounds. 65 pounds. How much is 65 pounds? Oh, 65 pounds. Let me see. £65.
Around 30 kilogram.
Oh, okay. That's 30 kilograms. Okay. So according to this, if you losing 30 kilograms is equivalent, is the same as, in terms of wage-wise, in terms of income-wise, as gaining a master's degree for females. That was a bit shocking. Yeah. So, I mean, from looking at this, I was kind of wondering, what are the stats for each developed country? Would it apply the same for Korea or Korea or probably Japan? I guess. Yes, it was a bit shocking. Oh, how about you, Leila? What are your thoughts?
I think I don't know, is when they are study this the situation, because this day I watched 나는 솔로.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are a lot of panelists who relatively earning good income, but there are all not obese men. Obese men.
Yes.
And the women are also women are thinner.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I can understand this result. Yeah. Maybe I think Korea is in between developed and developing country.
Okay.
So I think half is correct, but half is not correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And,
yeah, go ahead.
And I think it's just a tendency, like just 경향성.
Okay.
And everyone who thin and aren't they rich?
Yes. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the stats that they were showing was not like 100%. If you're fat, you're poor, or if you're thin, you're rich. I mean, there are, what was it? So even in France, as you can see, it's only 20%. So, and also the figures that divide someone being fat and someone being obese and someone being thin is BMI 30, which is in Korea, if you are BMI 29, you would not be seen as being thin, actually. Yeah. I think BMI is body mass index. 비만도 in Korean, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. And I think what Koreans consider thin is BMI like 24, 5, 6. If you're close to BMI like 29, you're actually a bit slightly chubby in Korean standards.
Okay.
Not fat, not obese, slightly chubby. I guess in Korean you can say 약간 포동포동.
Okay.
예, 약간 살집이 있는. And as you can see, the obesity rate is like 15%. Not obesity rate. The rate of people who fit here is 20%, 15%, 10%. So it's not that high. So, I mean, it's not very visibly, clearly dividing, but slightly. So, yeah. But I guess if you are thinner for females, you probably in developed countries you have a better possibility of being rich, I guess, according to what they say here. Yeah, it was so. Yeah, I found this quite interesting when I watched this video, and I thought, okay, maybe we can talk about this. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, even for me, I wouldn't agree 100%. Yeah. But if you think of it in the other way around, I mean, so-called influencers these days, they're all skinny, men and women. But even in that category, if you think about, the people that you see on YouTube, I find that almost all the female influencers that I've seen, or creators, what they call these days, that I've seen on YouTube for females, I find that about 9 out of 10 are quite thin or slim or very fit. Whereas for males, I don't think it applies the same way completely.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What's that? Soccer influencer. I forgot his name. I forgot his username. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Yep. That was today's. Aiki seems to be still quite busy. I'd like to hear what she thinks, but yeah. I'm not sure even whether she's even been able to watch the video. Okay. Okay. So that is there anything like you'd like to add about this video, Layla or Songji?
There was interesting words.
Uh-huh.
Economic suit.
Economist?
economic suits.
Ah,
They
economic,
express-
a pursuit. Oh, you mean here?
yes. I don't know why I just picked that words in my ear.
Oh. Do you know what pursuit means? Meaning of pursuit?
추구, maybe.
Yeah. 추구.
Yeah. Economic needs, maybe.
Or goal or objective.
Okay.
Could be more closer.
Mm. Okay.
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 Okay. Okay. So yes, I've shared this video, a link to this transcript in the chat box. I'll also share it in Kakao Talk, just in case you're interested in watching the video again or reading the transcript again. Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. So I'll wrap up today's meetup here. If you don't have anything further to add, is it fine with you all?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So have a good night. Have a good week. And I'll probably see you on Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. See
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.